What's up, everybody? I said earlier there was going to be a deluge. I didn't use that word, but I like that word. Of an influx of political commentary coming in because politics is my bread and butter, my forte. And this is bigger than politics. This is a societal thing. I call out men a lot on this channel because I am a man. I've spent my whole life around men, and I know how they talk behind when women aren't around. And not even just women, how they talk about transgender people, gay people. It's anybody that isn't a man, a straight man. It's not just straight white guys that have a cultural problem. There's black guys too. It's Hispanics. It's all that. It's just a man problem. But you got a lot of women that you know take up for this garbage that like we're gonna cover everybody. I like I said, I don't do notes for any video ever. I like to just let the thoughts flow. I don't even like to have my video structured because I might forget something. Ironically, when I don't do structure, I might leave something out because I just like to let the thoughts flow organically, and we're gonna talk about what we're gonna talk about. And I think I'm gonna get all my points in. But this video is just about just how disgusted I am with the state of this government already, and these people haven't even been confirmed. We're going to focus on Peter Hegseth in this video. I've done my research about this guy. I'll leave all links in the description, all that. First of all, they're pulling a Kavanaugh, but they're not allowing all the FBI file to be looked at. There's a whole FBI file on this guy. You're supposed to do an FBI background check when you vet these guys, especially for the biggest bureaucracy in the world, the Defense Department, $1 trillion budget, millions of people working there. Like it's just depressing that you're gonna let this unqualified, this right wing hack. He gets drunk in bars and screams, "Kill all Muslims." But the part this video is about about sexual assault against women because I've mentioned before I'm doing a literal all female franchise right now, which is that's the dashboard we're in. Because I try to set a good example for young men that will be watching my channel because I operate in these male spaces like baseball, sports in general, and I try to set a good example for young men that come across my channel because when you're a YouTuber, a public figure, whatever you want to call it, you might even say, "Oh, this guy sounds like he's more important than he is." I have over 500 subscribers. Only 22% of people ever reach that number, and you get to 1,000, it's only 8%. Like the higher you go on this game, and it is a game. It's gamified. The more subscribers you get, the more value you have. And the higher you go, the more influence you have. And as a public figure or whatever, which I consider myself, it's not just me sitting at home playing video games in my underwear. Like people can see my whole life on here. It's not just video games. The public figure, you got an obligation. I feel like a moral obligation to set a good example for younger people that will be watching you. And when you nominate a guy like Donald Trump's public figure, the ultimate public figure, you nominate a guy like Peter Hegseth to the Defense Department, it's just a bad example for young men. It makes me really sad because this guy has a credible rape allegation against him where he allegedly, I guess allegedly, that's a big word, where there may be a date rape drug involved. I guess I put a trigger warning in the title, but I've looked at recently say trigger warnings don't help. They make things worse in some instances. So maybe I just won't do a trigger warning. I've adhered to them in the past, but I respect that. But maybe I don't think they help. But that's just one study though. But yeah, this guy has a credible rape allegation, and he assaulted a woman, and she woke up not kind of hazy, not remembering what happened, but remember Peter Hegseth was going back to her room with her, and obviously assaulted this woman. And the Senate committee did not allow the senators to talk to any of his three ex-wives, and the second ex-wife, I can't remember her name. I don't even want to drag her name into this, but you could look it up and find it pretty easily. She wanted to talk to the FBI about Peter Hegseth for some reason. Like, adamantly was very adamant about talking to them, and they just didn't want to hear it. And that makes me worried. Like, what is like? It's just not the way I would run a government, man. It's offensive on a moral level, a societal level, and just a governmental level. It's not smart. You want a guy like this running the Defense Department that's like susceptible to blackmail. Obviously, he has all these skeletons in his closet. Why wouldn't you just want a clean defense secretary like we've had, like I grew up with? And that makes it sound like I'm like an 85-year-old man. It wasn't even that long ago. We had guys like Leon Panetta or like Chuck Hagel, like normal guys like that, guys that I don't agree with politically, but damn it, I'd have to worry if they were a national security threat, or if they hate this country, or if they hate Muslims. Like that's. I'm just worried about the country. Like we're only 2 days into this, and this is what we have to deal with. You're telling me Roland Martin, one of my favorite commentators, said that there's 36 million registered Republicans in this country, and this is the best you can do. This grotesquely unqualified white man, Peter Hegseth, just because he's a white man in a nice suit, that's the only reason he gets to be defense secretary. A guy with a credible rape allegation on his record. That's not who I would choose as my defense. It's just a bad fucking message. Because I just don't like this shit. I'm a man, and I can pick up signals on what that says. That says that women are lesser than. Well, less than, excuse me. The women are lesser. Because you realize there's going to be all these women working at DoD underneath him that probably have a lot of anxiety right now because they can't speak out because of chain of command. And this guy is your boss, this rapist. Like I would probably just resign. How do you get up every day? Especially a lot of women in the military have been assaulted. I'll leave links to this. A lot of women in the military have been sexually assaulted. The military will not look into it. That is a blight on the military. And one thing that makes me ashamed to be an American. And they won't look into what happened at Fort Liberty. It was called. It used to be Fort Bragg, Fort Liberty now. Like this is all this shady shit. It just makes me ashamed. I want to be proud of the military again, but it's just things like this. I can't be proud of the military with Peter Hegseth in charge. Can't be proud of America with Donnie Dumbass in charge. I'm just disappointed and hurt, and I thought we were better than this. I guess not. I thought we were better than this in general as the people. 88 criminal charges. Man, found liable for rape, and you vote for that guy. I'm sorry, I said I just can't vote. Yeah, it may make me seem higher. What is it? How's it go? Something than thou. Morally superior or whatever. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, I mean, it does make me morally superior because I don't vote for rapists. I've never voted for a rapist, and I don't plan to. Like, I voted for Barack Obama. I voted for Bernie Sanders in the primary, and I voted for Kamala Harris. I feel like if I died today, I'd leave this earth happy with where I am. It's holier than thou, by the way. But I feel like, I feel like I'd be holier than thou. I feel like I got a pretty clean record in terms of my voting, respecting women, never put my hands on a woman. I never will because I grew up seeing that in my household, which is why it's another reason I try to respect women to the maximum on this fucking channel. And it's not just the channel. They may make it seem like I'm different in real life. You ask anybody that knows me, I talk about the same shit. I consider myself a male feminist. I know that used to be a cringe title or whatever. So you're just saying that to get chicks. I'm not getting any chicks. That's not why I do it. I like women. What can I say? I think that they've been dealt a shitty hand, and I want them to have their time. Especially like black women. You look up the most. I'm gonna leave links to all this. I keep saying it. I will rewatch my video and leave links to all this because I believe in educating people with real information. The most educated group in this country, most college degrees, is black women. Why are they on the bottom of the totem pole? I'm telling you, man. I just want a world that makes sense, a real meritocracy. And we're gonna wrap it up here. In a real meritocracy, Peter Hegseth would not be anywhere close to running the Department of Defense. But man, look at that guy's record. Not a good guy. A lot of darkness, and does not love women, does not respect women, and I'm worried about the women at DoD working underneath that guy. But that's it. Like I said, I don't need notes. I don't need a script. I just go in here and speak my mind. But young men, guys, if any young men are hearing this, if anybody's hearing this, try to respect women. They are not the source of your problem. They're not a hindrance. They're not a burden to what you're going to accomplish. They're not 304s, whatever you want to, whatever young men are calling women these days. Just try to get to know them. Treat them like you treat anybody else. All right, anyways, that's it. See ya. This hurt, disappointed by the country. And I feel like the next 4 years, I'm going to be saying that a lot. See ya.